Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Now, I know my review videos normally go up on Wednesdays, but I wanted to do an extra video this week because I have managed to find something that I've been very excited to share with you, and it is the K-pop Demon Hunters for the fans mystery figures. There are 7 to collect, one of them being a rare one, so the main set is 6. So I think we have the full set. So we have the Huntrix ones in the little ramen cups, and it does show there you can get all the Huntrix girls. And you also have the Saja Boys soda pop cans, in which you can get Gino, Derpy, Baby, and the rare Derpy, which I believe is just like a shiny version. So I have 3 of each. This was a full store box from B&M. So I'm hoping that a full store box means a full set, and they all have codes on the bottom of them. The codes are repeated, so you get the same code on one ramen cup and one soda pop can. So like I said, I'm hoping that means that there's a full set. One of the soda pop cans is heavy, so I know at least one of them is definitely dirty. But let's run over to the table and open all of these up. I can't wait to see the Gino one in person. Gino is my favourite. Okay, so here we are. Here are the mystery packages. I have already taken off the cellophane wrapping just because that was going to take way too long, but I haven't actually opened them. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do one of each. So I'm not going to do, instead of doing all of one, all of the other, I'm going to do this, that, this, that, this, that sort of thing. I have yet to take the thumbnail picture. I mean, I'll wait until most of the videos are done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open one of each, stop the recording so I can take the thumbnail photo, and then I'll come back and open the other 2. So I'm actually going to start with one of the Huntrix ones. So I'm going to be starting off with the code for the first one, 0406HF. Now, from all of these, I have noticed that it's the 06 that keeps changing. So there we've got 06, here we have 26, and then here we have 16. And that is the same, that is the exact same for the Saja Boys ones. So we have 06, we have 26, and we have 16. So I'm going to start with doing the matching codes. So if I'm starting with 06 for Huntrix, I'm also going to start with 06 for the Saja Boys. So I'm just going to stick that one in the back so I know I'm opening that one. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how you get in these. Do you just pull? Do you just pull? Oh my god, these are tough. Hold on. I found it. There is this little plastic tab. So you just pull that and you pull the lid off. So, here is, I'm going to assume the checklist. So it looks like ramen or ramyeon on one side. And then we have the full set on the other side. So we have Rumi, who is a 1 in 7, Mira, who is a 2 in 7, and Zoe, who is a 3 in 7. Bless me. So out of these, Rumi is technically the rare one, but I'm still hoping that if you get a full box, you get all of them. So here is the base, which is the Huntrix logo. And then we have some goodies. In the bottom of the cup, it looks like ramen. There's nothing on the back of it. So yeah, that is purely just for the bottom of the cup. So we have the card. Luckily, I haven't seen yet. It's just got the Huntrix logo on the back of it. So let's open this one. This one is definitely the figure, so I'm going to open that last. This should be the accessory and possibly the stand. Hey, it's Rumi. There's nothing else in here. Just double checking. Turn it inside out. Yep, there's nothing else in there. So, 06 is Rumi. Let's get the card out before I get the figure. There we go. It's Rumi. Put them down there in the rubbish. Oopsie. Let's get the figure out. This is my first time seeing these in person. Ooh, they're big. Okay, they're a fair bit bigger than what I thought they were going to be. But here is Rumi. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to get her all set up on her base with the sword. And then I shall be right back. Okay, here is Rumi all put together. So there is just a peg on the base and a hole in one of her feet. So she just pegs in. I do believe some of them need extra support stands. But Rumi is just good to go right out of the bat. And she looks really cool. I like her. The sword looks really nice. It's done in like a nice iridescent semi-transparent plastic with the handle done in gold. Her hair is slightly sparkly. This is also, the hair is also done in like a pearlescent plastic, or maybe it's just a pearlescent paint. But it is so cool, and her outfit. Honestly, these figures look really cool. I'm going to put Rumi back there. And let's go to 046 for the Saja Boys. So, like I said, the options are Gino, Derpy, Baby, and the Rare Derpy. Now, I don't think there isn't a pot for this one, so do I just pull? Oh no. No, I do not just pull. How do I open this one? Oh, there we go. I am planning on keeping at least one from each one, so I'm definitely not keeping this one because I've kind of destroyed it. So here is, so it looks like Soda Pop on one side, and then we have all the others. So Gino is 4 in 7, Derpy is 5 in 7, Baby is 6 in 7, and then Rare Derpy is 1 in 7. So I'm guessing it means if you get 7 full crates, you will get that many figures. You'll get that many of each one. Alrighty then. So in the bottom, the little card is Derpy. So I'm actually going to keep that. Throw that down on the floor because that is the one that I've destroyed trying to open. Alright, so the Saja Boys base is their lion logo, which is cool. We have the card. Oh, I've just seen who it is. Dang it. I've seen who it is because I had the packaging the wrong way up. But let me get... Oh, there's 2. So that is the extra stand. So this one does need an extra stand. And we have the glasses, which means we have Gino. And yeah, I knew because, like I said, I'd seen the card. So let's get the card out. There he is. There's our boy Gino. I should say my boy. There's my boy Gino. Let's get him out. I love the packaging, by the way. I love the packaging for these. Here he is. Here's Gino. Oh, he's so cool. His hair is so shiny. My god, my camera doesn't want to focus on his hair because it's that shiny. That is so shiny. Anyway, I'm going to pause it, put him on his base, and then I'll be right back. Okay, here is Gino. He was a bit more of a pain to put on his base than Rumi. He does have a peg on the base, and he can actually support himself with just the peg. This arm is just here for a bit of extra support because, as you can see, he does lean backwards a little bit. But here is Gino, and I love him. Rumi, you need to move out of the way. The camera wants to focus on you. So yeah, here is Gino. He is cool. His glasses do not want to sit perfectly on his face. There we go. So you could probably easily display him without the glasses. But oh, he is so cool. I have a feeling the glasses are gonna get lost. But oh, he is so cool. My first official figure of Gino that is not a Funko Pop, and I love him. I'm not counting the key rings that I've opened in my shorts as figures, because you can't display them really, apart from hanging them up somewhere. But yes, Gino is so cool. Here's his outfit. His clothes are so nicely done. His shoes could have done with a bit of extra paint, but I don't mind. He is still really cool. So there is Gino. So right now I am going to stop the recording, take the thumbnail, take the lids off all the others just to make it easier, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back for the next ones. So we are now going to be doing, when I can flip it the right way around, we are now going to be doing 1/6 for both of them. So I'm basically just gonna get the card, see who we got, and then go from there. And then I'll just put the figures together. So for the Huntrix one, we have Mira. Hell yeah. And for the Saja Boys one, we have Blue. Where's the card? Oh, there it is. Okay, for the Saja Boys one, we have... It's the wrong way around. Oh, we have Derpy. Now, is this going to be the rare Derpy, or is this going to be the common Derpy? I am going to assemble them, and then I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back again. We're starting off with Mira. She was very simple to put together. She just pegged into the base on her slightly raised platform, and then just her weapon goes in her hand. She is very cool. Mira is my favourite of the Huntrix girls. I love her attitude. She is amazing. Also, another thing, if you haven't noticed, all of these do seem to be in their How It's Done outfits. Let's double check what Zoe's meant to be in. Yep, so they're all in their How It's Done outfits. And Mira is very cool. If you're wanting specifically Mira and the codes don't quite match up, Mira is 100% the heaviest of the Huntrix girls ones because of all that hair. And Derpy is definitely the heaviest of the Saja Boys ones. But yes, that is Mira. She is very cool. And here we have Derpy. Derpy has the most pieces to put together, because you've got his body, you've got Sussy, you've got the plant pot, and his tail has to peg in as well. So Derpy is definitely the busiest in terms of with the pieces, and he's just adorable. Sussy also looks really cool. Sussy also looks cool. But nah, I love his face. He's so stupid, and I love him. He comes with a blue glittery Saja Boys base, and I love him. I said the rare is Derpy, but in like a pearlescent-y sort of colouring. So he is very cool, and I love him. So that just brings us to the last two, which is going to be 2/6 for both of them. So far, it's working out that it is the full set, but we shall see with this final round of the cards if it really is the full set in a box. Hey! So we got Zoe as the final Huntrix girl, and for the final Saja Boy, we should have Baby, and we do have Baby. So yes, if you manage to find a full, undisturbed store box, I mean the store boxes only have 6 in them, but if you do manage to find an undisturbed store box, it is going to be the full set. So once again, I'm going to pause, I'm going to assemble them, and then I'll be back. And here are the final two. We have Zoe, who looks really cool. She's definitely the most dynamic pose of the 3 Huntrix girls. Oh, have a look at her face. So yeah, she's definitely in the most dynamic pose of the 3 Huntrix girls. with her pretty much like jumping through the air. I love her shoes. They're so shiny. Yeah, but she is really cool. Unfortunately, one of her accessories, one of her weapons did come out of the packaging a bit bent, but it's no biggie. I wasn't that bothered about the accessories being in good nick. I had a feeling because they were, you know, straight things that were kept in a round pot. I had a feeling they might have gotten a bit bent out of shape. But I was actually expecting Mira's thing to be bent more. But that's Zoe. And if I bring Baby over, Baby's adorable. Baby is honestly my least favourite of the Saja boys. He is not the one I would have put as the other one. He's a bit of an odd choice. I personally would have done Abby or Mystery because, you know, after Gino, Abby and Mystery are my two favourites. But, you know, they've done Baby, so it's good to have at least another Saja boy. And he is cute. A little winky face. He comes with a bunch of roses. Don't know why. I feel like Baby should have come with either a soda can pop, because he's the one that you actually see do the initial soda pop part of the dance, or he could have come with a bottle of hot sauce or a bib. But no, like a romance should have come with the roses. But no, Baby is cool. It does have very nice detailing on his jumper. Once again, he's probably in the most, yeah, he's definitely in the most dynamic pose out of the Saja boys, with one leg kicking out, so he's fully supported on one foot, so he definitely needs the extra support. They all do pegging on their bases, so he might not have needed it, but if you're going to be moving him around a lot, the extra support, you know, is not too bad. So I'm going to bring them all back in and put Zoe there, and we get Mira, and then we'll get Rumi. And then if I put Baby at the back with Derpy, and then bring Gino in. So yeah, move this forward a bit. I love these. I hope this isn't a one-off, and I hope they do more. You're like, I hope that this is wave one rather than this is all you're gonna get. Because for the Huntrix side, they could give us Bobby, they could give us Healer Han, even though Healer Han's a bit of a doer. I definitely want at least a Bobby figure. And then they might do the Huntrix girls in their, what it sounds like, or their golden outfits. And then for the Saja boys, obviously we need the other three. We need Abby, we need Mystery, we need Romance. So I've got my fingers crossed that they're going to bring more of these out. So these are really cool figures. Definitely recommend picking them up. Like I said, if you manage to get a full store box, you've got the full set with the chance of the Derpy being rare. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!